Well, hi there, and welcome to our Sunday song time here. And got to admit to you that I'm having a hard time right now, and like many folks, I'm still processing some of the very difficult news that has come to those of us here, not only just in Canada, but also right here close by in Ontario as well. And so as I record this, in case somebody's watching this years later somewhere online, we had the news of the remains of those children that were found at the residential school in Kamloops. And, I thought, the residential school kind of run in some sense, not only with the government, but also in the name of Christ. And just recently, with this terrible tragedy in London. In fact, I was filling in on the early morning radio show at one of our stations with Sound of Faith Broadcasting, located in London. So I was in London this past week, and I thought, well, I'm in London. I got to go and drive by the memorial that has been set up at that intersection where that young man allegedly drove his truck on purpose and simply wanted to kill this Muslim family. And some disturbing things are coming out, by the way, about this young man's background and how he was raised as well. And so, like I say, I'm having a hard time, and I'm sure you are as well. But I thought about this song. I've only heard it done once. I've never actually sung it myself even. It's a very simple song, but I think sometimes the simplest things are maybe the most profound sometimes. And I've only heard it done by a couple who minister among Canada's First Nations people out in the West, Eric and Michelle Sinclair. And the song is written by William Golden. Back in 1918, he wrote this song. It's called Beautiful Life. And like I say, it's a simple message, but I felt like singing it today. Each day I'll do a golden deed by helping those who are in need. My life on earth is but a span, and so I'll do the best I can. Life's evening sun is sinking low. A few more days, and I must go to meet the deeds that I have done, where there will be no setting sun. To be a child of God each day, my light must shine along the way. I'll sing his praise while ages roll, and strive to help some troubled soul. Life's evening sun is sinking low. A few more days, and I must go to meet the deeds that I have done, where there will be no setting sun. The only life that will endure is one that's kind and good and pure. And so for God I'll take my stand. Each day I'll lend a helping hand. Life's evening sun is sinking low. A few more days, and I must go to meet the deeds that I have done, where there will be no setting sun, while going down life's weary road. I'll try to lift some traveler's load. I'll try to turn the night to day, make flowers bloom along the way. Life's evening sun is sinking low. A few more days and I must go to meet the deeds that I have done, where there will be no setting sun, where there will be no setting sun. Well, you live your life simply for Him, and as the song says, you can have a beautiful life. Well, I was thinking about some words of Jesus, and they're difficult words. They come from His Sermon on the Mount. In fact, I have some Christian friends who will say, oh no, this is dispensationally, these words don't apply to us. I don't believe that. I believe this is how Jesus wants His followers to live. We don't always do very well with this at all, by the way. But, He said, you have heard that it was said, eye for eye and tooth for tooth. But I tell you, do not resist an evil person. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek also. And if anyone wants to sue you and take your shirt, hand them your coat as well. If anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with them 2 miles. Give to the one who asks you, and do not turn away from the one who wants to borrow from you. You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He causes His sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. If you love those who love you, what reward will you get? And if you greet only your own people, what are you doing more than others? Like I say, God is so good to all of us. And we have to live out our Christian life, by the way, in a society that is free. And so the religious freedoms that I enjoy, I must extend to every person. I must extend to every person. The moment I stop, or the moment I start trying to stop someone's freedom of religion in Canada, the moment I try to curtail that, that begins the process of my own freedoms being taken away. I don't think a lot of us are good at it here in Canada, by the way, because we're used to living in a pseudo-Christian country, although I've seen what a pseudo-Christian country has done to the health of the church. Now, we can't expect preferential treatment because we're Christians. No, we're just one group among many here in this country. And so, we live out our life for Jesus, acknowledging the same freedoms, the same love that we show to one another, we show to everyone, regardless of who they are. And I was thinking of a verse, maybe you're thinking to yourself, well, yeah, I really do try to live as good a life as I can, and I've put my faith and trust in Jesus, and I'm trying to follow Him. But I wonder if anybody even notices. Well, I'll tell you, there's somebody who notices. God. And in Hebrews chapter 6 and verse 10, it says, God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown him as you have helped his people and continue to help them. Hey, keep helping those who are in need, whoever they might be. Keep letting your light shine along the way. Sing his praise, even now and again, and strive to help someone. Keep doing that. And you know, as William Golden wrote way back in 1918, you do those things, and you can have a beautiful life. And you might even make somebody else's life a little more beautiful as well. God bless you in these very troubling times.